Welcome everyone. This is Professor A here. Wanted to chat with you a little bit in this short video to introduce our first lab of the semester. So the first lab is called the Ping Pong Ball Bazooka. It's one of the Pivot Interactive labs. So if you're not familiar with the Pivot site, we're looking at the website right now. It's a really cool website where we use video analysis to analyze all these different physical phenomena just from our house, right? We can do it all online. So I want to show you, I want to go through the first lab and show you some things to look out for. Okay. So I just clicked on the lab here and you could see a pretty intuitive interface. It just kind of walks you through step by step the data collection you're going to need. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit so we get to this video. So really interesting concept here. So someone built a ping pong ball cannon. So basically what this amounts to is imagine a really, really long pipe. You put a ping pong ball in the pipe and then you pump out all the air from that pipe to create a vacuum. You seal both ends and then you suddenly break the seal on the far left side of that pipe. So what's going to end up happening is all that air that rushes in suddenly is going to push that ping pong ball out with an amazing, amazing velocity, something on the order of like 450 miles per hour. So check out what happens here. So the system is set up and it fires that ping pong ball out and it completely destroys that Coke can, right? So your job for this lab is you're going to analyze this video, you're going to collect the data, and I'll show you how to do that, and then you're going to answer some questions about the behavior and the motion of that ping pong ball. So I'm going to reset this here. And let's talk about how we're going to capture that data. Okay, so a couple things to point out here on the video, on the tools here. So when I had just pressed play, it just ran through at standard speed. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just advance it with the right arrow here, frame by frame, because we want to get kind of slow motion here so we can track this motion, track this behavior here. So I'm just clicking frame by frame, so really, really small snapshots of time. And wait till you see just the beginning, just the edge of that ping pong ball emerging from the cannon. And then I'll stop things. All right, so there it is. So that's when it first starts firing out of that cannon. So we want to somehow track the position of this as a function of time as it makes its way from left to right. So the really cool thing about this website is they have these tools up here. If you go up to the upper right-hand corner, you see this little icon with the wrench and the screwdriver. You click on that and it opens up this menu of tool options. The furthest one down is a ruler. A couple cool things about this ruler. One is you can grab onto it and you can reposition it anywhere you want, right? So I'm going to position it so that the 0 centimeter mark on the ruler is right at the right edge of that ping pong ball. So now I can track where that ball is going as a function of time, okay? Speaking of time, this little stopwatch up here opens up the stopwatch so we can track the time in seconds as this ball makes its way from left to right. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is, this is some time greater than 0. I'm just going to reset that stopwatch so that 0 seconds matches up with 0 centimeters on the ruler. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start advancing the video one frame at a time. So here we start at 0, 0. Next I'm going to go to the next frame, right? And you'll notice what happens. The stopwatch has increased, the time has increased here, and we can see the ball making its way across this ruler. So now I want to show you how we want to record this data. And